Today I'm going to offer you a challenge, a day without time challenge. We measure time in very small increments. It gets smaller and smaller. Computers can measure nanoseconds and even smaller. We divide our regular days into, hours and then minutes and even seconds. And so by doing this, by making it ever smaller increments, we're really dissecting time into these little tiny pieces. And does dissecting time into these tiny pieces really help us use it better? Or are we kind of doing the standard thing that whenever you dissect something, you end up killing it? So are we actually killing our enjoyment of time and how it works? Our ancestors lived very differently than what we do today. They weren't clock watchers. Everybody didn't carry a watch. They ate when they were hungry. They slept when they were tired. The sun overhead was their clock. The stars and the seasons were their calendar. They could watch what was happening with the constellations or watch the change in seasons to know when it was time to start gathering additional food for the winter. So they lived very differently than we did, and it's been shown that hunter-gatherers actually may have worked less hours a week than we do now. So think about that. Our ancestors may have had more leisure time than we did, even though they had to work very hard to gather food to feed their communities. So let's try our own Day Without Time challenge. I want you to try living one day without any time. No watch, no clocks, no time on your smartphone, no computer time. Eat when you're hungry, sleep when you're tired. And notice, how often do you try to check time? How often do you look at your wrist where your wristwatch normally is, or pull out your smartphone where your smartphone is supposed to have the clock on it? Notice how often, how you miss it, how you're continually checking it. And see what happens throughout the day as you become more time aware. See what is happening there. Relax and enjoy, and be timeless for a day. See what you discover about yourself. What do you discover about your time sense? And then share it with us. Link to this video, add your own comments and links to your own video as a comment under this video, or use the hashtag on social media, Day Without Time. I would love to hear your experience. Thanks for listening, and thanks for accepting the challenge of a day without time.